Hi guys, it's Whitty here at USA Made Blade, and I'm here today to talk to you about the ZT0909. Just got these in this morning, and just like every time with zero tolerance lately, we've been very impressed. This knife has blown me away. Actually, I did not have high hopes on this one, and it came in, unboxed one, and was very surprised. Give you some quick specs on this, and then we'll get to why I'm so surprised and what I like about this knife. But looking at about 8.5 inches overall length, just slightly over. You're looking at a 3.8 inch blade, and closed length you're about 4 3/4 inches. Total weight on this, according to ZT, is 7.52 ounces. On my scale here at the shop, I'm showing 6.8, so a little bit of a discrepancy there, but it's not a light knife. You're not going to put this in your pocket and not know it's there. A few things that are different on this one that we haven't seen from ZT in a while. This is a liner lock. Also, the G10 is a little bit smoother. Not as aggressive, maybe, I guess you could say, but it's still got good grippiness to it and feels really good in the hand. Speaking of in the hand, with the size of this handle and the size of this knife, I've got pretty big hands, and I can hold this knife really, really well in my hand. Get all 4 fingers wrapped around it. Still have a little bit of handle sticking out there. This is definitely a hard use knife, meant to be beaten on hard. Other things about it, the blade steel is S35, and this thing has got one of the things I was saying that surprised me and got me so much earlier is it's got a wicked D10 on it, very strong. ZT likes to call that horsepower, but that thing, I think I just destroyed my counter there, but it flies out, absolutely flies out. And it's different as far as you can see. The flipper there is kind of cut off compared to, say, on the 5.66. You get more of an angle on that flipper. This is more of a flat space. So they both flip great, but something about this one, it's just easy to grab that corner right there and get this thing out easily. But it's a tight detent, so like I said, it flies out. So those are kind of the main things about this knife. It's big, it's beefy, it's got a nice deep pocket clip on it, deep carry pocket clip on it. But the deep carry pocket clip I do kind of like, because you still get a little bit of the knife sticking out, so it's not completely buried. I've had no problem getting it out of my pocket really easily. So, but to finish up, we want to do our regular thing that we've been doing here at USA Made Blade for a long time, and giving you guys kind of some comparison ideas with this knife. So we'll start off with some other zero tolerance knives. Already had this one out, but this is the ZT0909 CF. As you can see, it is slightly shorter and definitely thinner. So give you an idea with that knife. And then this one has to be in here. And I wish I had a 350 in stock right now. Unfortunately, we're sold out. But this is the recently discontinued ZT0301. The ZT0909 is actually a little bit longer, but they are both actually about the same thickness, if you can believe that or not. So there's the 301 compared to it. We are sorry to see that discontinued. Still got a few of those in stock, but when they're gone, they're gone. ZT0560, this is the blackwash version. These knives are basically the same length, but 560 is a little lighter, about the same thickness. So a little something for you there. Sorry about to knock everything over. Wanted to throw in, I didn't bring it over here, but show another Les George model here, the ZT0900. I'm going to show you my my anodized version. And this knife, obviously much smaller, much shorter, but some similarities in design. I mean, they're both Les George. You can see the similarity in the blade style. But obviously, this would be a good pairing, good everyday carry, smaller knife for your watch pocket and bigger knife for wherever the heck you want to put it. Let's move over to some other liner locks. I thought I'd bring out some Emerson knives. This is the Super CQC7. Honestly, they are, if I can keep from knocking stuff over, they are right at the same length. I'm going to move it back so you guys can see it. Yeah, take that back. No, they're not. Definitely, the CQC7 is definitely longer, but thickness on these, turn that to the side, thickness on these things are right on the same thickness level. Pretty darn close, I guess you could say. Actually, I think the 0909 is a tad bit thicker. Let's bring in my Jungle Commander here. So these, I apologize, are about the same size. Jungle Commander's a little bit longer. I'm just wrecking stuff. But Jungle Commander's definitely a little bit longer. But about the same thickness. The 0909's a little heavier. But definitely thicker liners on the 0909 than the Jungle Commander. Couple other size comparisons here, just because a lot of people have a very popular knife. Spyderco Paramilitary 2. Yeah, gives you an idea. Definitely a little shorter. And then the Spyderco Military is just a wee bit longer. Definitely lighter and thinner. And then, just because I love the knife, I'm going to throw in a Hinder XM24 Skinner, because it's the beast. But amazingly, these knives aren't that much different in weight, and kind of close on thickness, to be honest. XM24 is a little thicker. But there you have it. Like I said, very impressed. I have not wanted to put a liner lock in my pocket for a very long time, and my opinion was changed on this one. So hope this helps some of you out that are looking at the 0909, and if you have other questions about it, you can always contact me on my email, scott@usamadeblade.com, and always check these out on our site at usamadeblade.com. We appreciate you watching.